human being's mind is a curious toy, consumed by pain and madness. It resists, but defends itself from what can set it free. The path to understanding leads through contradiction. We deny one simple fact, the fact that humans are the real monsters. And as such, we should treat each other. Although I had been deluding myself otherwise for so many years, I have finally figured out my true nature. Remember that in the darkness, you are never alone. There is always someone who awaits your fall.
That was weird. Alright, so we found this one. Let's go to the camp here. From there we can fast forward towards this position. And I think from there we'll go towards maybe 1483, which is somewhere around here. Right about here actually. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay. So let's see, where's that gate? So we gotta head west pretty much. Alright, so take a right first when we exit from here and then follow that up. Take a right, left, okay. Oh, here we go. A guard's confession. 72-year-old Anna N, after years of silence, decided to talk about events from her past. She told us, I am terminally ill and I have nothing to lose. I want people to know what harm can be done and all of this in the name of science. Anna N described this place as science research center where scientists allegedly conducted inhumane experiments on prisoners. There was a special chamber. They had never allowed us to even get close. It was guarded by soldiers. Although I did see people that were taken there, not many came back. I kept in touch with one of them. I asked him what they had been doing and why so few came out back alive. He looked at me terrified and he said, Anna, have you ever seen nothingness? A deep emptiness with no end? I was there. I stood above the collapsed valley of the universe, on the border between reality and unreality. There is the abyss, a gigantic well with no bottom, a dark cave of hell, and I fell in. And I felt it. It was drilling in my head, like tickling clock. It looked at me from below. It was sneaking up on me and slowly started entering me, the darkness. Sometime later, the same prisoner gave me a letter to pass on, in which he had begged for help. I was supposed to give it to the press and expose the whole thing, but the letter disappeared. Up until now, I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, they would have probably covered up the whole thing. We asked the supervisor of the prisoner unit, to which Anna M was subject to for a moment. Vladimir Kronsky, the unit's commander, strongly denied such events took place. He also informed us in a short message that Anna M was a guard but never worked in the mentioned above center because an object like that simply does not exist. He sent Anna N's employee record as proof that in years 1940-1950 she worked in something prison, also known as Special Objects number 110. She had been let go from this facility due to mental illness. A copy of her health record and medical certificate were attached. Wow. That is some strong cover-up right there. If this was real, I would probably like this to be my cave. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we are right about here. We're gonna continue the road. Let's see if there's actually something like around 3090. I don't think there is. No. So we're gonna keep going for 1483, which is going to be somewhere up here. So let's keep going. There's gotta be an intersection somewhere. What the fuck's that?
Eons. That's how long I spent suspended in nothingness. And then this one time, a pale, dim glow filled it. I felt as if some consciousness started soaking through an orange cloud into my brain, dripping with heavy drops, not letting me pass away nice and peaceful. I fought with myself. I had no strength to open my eyes. And finally, after processing the situation on and on, I realized I have no eyes.
Why do they always kill him off? I can hear a page. Or not. Oh, there's a fire there. There's another camp. Sweet. Alright, so we found a camp here. That's good to see. We're gonna see if we can get that page or go to those coordinates. There's a light there. Alright, let's try to go to our coordinates first before we get lost. Alright, so pretty much the first right. Now that's a drop. We have never seen such a thing. The activity was off the scale, energy readings. It was just beyond any reason. I remember Dr. Pietnik. He said he had heard something singing. He saw angels appearing from the light. It was clear to us that it was dangerous to stay too close to the anomaly for too long, but we had to conduct more tests. Therefore, we decided to use the prisoners. That is why we created Section 22.
The sun is just starting to set. I see it like I am there myself, as if I'm standing there in the middle of the forest. I'm not sure what is going on with reality. I'm writing with my own blood on a tree. My own name, Anton. No, not mine. His. The sun is just starting to set. Orange mist. Orange mist all around. I see their bodies coming out of the woods. I hear a scream. A horrific scream of terror. Is that my voice? I think it is. Where's Anton? Where did he come from? How did he get in? The sun is just starting to set. He's in me. He's in my head. He's coming in through my eyes. The eyes are windows to the soul. He has no soul. Where is Anton? I am dropping in a bottomless abyss, falling into the past. Dead and rotting hands are catching me on my way down. I can feel them whisper into my ear. Now you are ours. You will never leave us. I'm calling him. I'm calling Anton. Where is Anton? I don't know. I see nothing. My eyes are overflowing with blood. I have to escape. I have to run away. I have to start running. The sun is just starting to set.
Whew, we made it out. Thank God. Alright, let's go to the camp.